and shine, Chucketeers! Coming to you live on YouTube, it's time once again for the Cluckin Crew podcast! With your hosts, series creator and voice of Chucky Chicken, Michael Cook, lead director, storyboard artist, and compositor, Elias Levine, and art director, lead character designer, and lore keeper, Tino Calcaterra! Join us for animation news, behind-the-scenes info on the series, special guests, audience interactive events, and much more. And now, on with the show!
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Cluckin Crew, the official Chucky Chicken podcast live stream. I am your host, the creator and voice of Chucky, Michael Cook. Here with me, as always, are my very dear friends, my co-director, co-producer, head of storyboarding and compositing, Elias Levine.
Hello once again, everybody.
And next to me on the other side is our official character designer, our art director, and official lore keeper, Tino Calcaterra.
What's up?
And nice to have you boys with me again. And thank all of you for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome to the show. Here we have a lot of animated anarchy, just a bunch of silly nonsense, and of course, a behind-the-scenes look at the making of Chucky Chicken cartoons. If this is your first time here and you do enjoy the show, please be sure to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified every single time we go live or upload a video or
all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. And once again, we are, of course, on all of the social medias that matter. So here we are today, January 22nd, 2025. Now, before we begin today's show, as many folks know, I don't like to get too political with things like that. As a matter of fact, I abhor political stuff. I don't like talking about it. I hate when it's brought up, but I just want to let everybody know because there are quite a few people who are scared. There's a lot of people that have a lot of unknowns going on in the world today, but I just want to let everybody know you will always have a home here at Chucky Chicken Cartoons. This will be your safe spot. This is pretty much where, we try our best to make it apolitical. We try our best to keep it, free for everyone to be able to express themselves, but in a respectful, kind, and friendly way, right? I've already had a couple of people on our Discord server. If you're not on our Discord server, by the way, please make sure that you go and, join the Clucketeers. But we've already had a couple people on our Discord server that I've had to permanently ban because they've just been making fools of themselves. We don't tolerate that. So I just ask that you continue to be respectful, you continue to be kind, you continue to show compassion and empathy to fellow artists, fellow people, fellow human beings. Just don't be a dick. Be nice to people. That golden rule is golden for a reason.
Michael.
What?
Cursing Michael.
Dick's not a swear word. But anyway, just wanted to get that. Thank you, Saberwing. I do try and use my vocabulary that my mother taught me. But I didn't want to get that out of the way. And with all that being said, let's say hello to all of the people who are here watching us live. If you are live right now, please, get ready with all your questions because we're going to be doing some behind the scenes stuff today. We got Elias working on some really cool stuff that I will be sharing with you guys momentarily. But get your questions ready either here on the chat or on the Chucky Chicken Discord server under the Chuck Chat or the Q&A. Let us know. But let's see who's here. We got Charlie Har Studios, Kimberly Gonzalez, Alam Aguilar is here. Nice to see you guys. Shay White is here. Graham Gator is back. What up, Graham? Good to see you. The Coffee Cat Dad. Hello, Coffee Cat Dad. Saber Wolf is here. Good to see you, Saber Wolf. Always a pleasure. We got two Graham Gators. We got Great Yeah, we got Graham Gator and that's not confusing at all. Okay. Apricot Studios, howdy. Hello, good to see you. Harvey Montez Mancia is here. Good to see you. Who else do we have in the house? Adali Baez is here. Hello, Adali. Good to see you too. Hello, Adali. Yes, hello, Adali. DreamWorks Moon is here. Good to see you. And Simulator Fantastic 90 is here asking the forbidden question. Anyway, when does the pilot release for Clucky Chicken? Well, first and foremost, it's Chucky Chicken, and I will thank you to remember that. And but
don't you forget it.
Yeah, don't you forget it. I mean, it's literally everywhere. Not hard. Anywho, good question. So episode 1 of the okay, I will reiterate what we have talked about before very, very quickly, and that is we have taken the pilot episode of Chucky Chicken and we have broken it up into mini episodes ranging anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes in length, and the first of those will be done mid to late February. We were hoping to get it done by Valentine's Day. We still are on track to get it done by Valentine's Day, but you know, life has been kicking people in the face lately, so we may not be able to get it done by February.
The guts, even.
Yes, in the guts as well. Yeah, face and guts. It's not being fair. So the first one of these episodes will be coming out sometime late February, early March, I believe, right?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so my bad for the forbidden question. Won't happen again, sir. All right, there you go. And make sure you spell Chucky right next time, too. But thank you for the question. Really appreciate it. But anyway, how are you fellas doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You doing pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Tino? How are you doing?
He's dead.
All right. Well, I'm sure he'll be answering here pretty soon. But in the meantime, you know what we haven't done in a long time that I think we should probably do?
What?
I think we should highlight some of the animation news.
Oh, yes. It has been a while since
The news. There you are. So, let's...
What?
We said, how you doing? And you just left us standing there like a bunch of idiots.
I sound out, okay?
Zone in. No more zoning out. Stop it.
I cannot stop it. My brain does it sometimes.
Yeah, wake up.
Shake up.
There we go. Anyway, here, these are for you.
Wow! Are those balloons?
That's Tino's favorite, and it's one of mine because it's Tino's favorite. But anyway, real quick, let's touch base a little bit on some animation news. I'm just going to go ahead and talk a little bit of the highlights here. The news is coming to us today from Animation Magazine. So in the features department, I did want to kind of touch base on the major animated blockbusters that hit at the end of last year. Moana 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So Moana 2 hits $1 billion, which is pretty spectacular. And Sonic 3 overall reached let's see. With the weekend's office, Sonic 3 officially became the highest grossing film in the franchise, reaching $420 million worldwide as of Sunday. Boosted by the addition of fan favorite character Shadow the Hedgehog, the third outing surpassed Sonic 2's $405 million, which is wonderful. Very, very good. Meanwhile, Mufasa ranked in another 20 million, so it's currently right now at let's see here, total coming out to $382 million. But Moana comes in strong Basically, this weekend brought an additional 7.9 million, 52 overseas markets, 561.1 million, adding the domestic 442 to a worldwide accumulation of 1.01 billion with a B so far. So Moana 2 did something right. I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta give it to them. That's really epic. So, real quick in the television news, and this is a new format. Glitch Productions. I mean, I think it's pretty much amazing news at this point that Glitch has teased Knights of Guinevere, which is their first 2D animated project, but it's also a joint collaboration between Dana Terrace and John Bailey Owen and Zach Marcus, better known as the creators of and the writers of Disney's The Owl House. Yes. So
I am intrigued, I will say.
I am as well. So yeah, it sounds like that this is going to be interesting. It's described as an indie animated sci-fi psychological thriller, definitely headed toward more of the adult audience, which is always good for adult animation fans. But I wish they do more, stuff that didn't have to be.
One sec, I have to grab something.
Oh, you have to grab something? Oh, okay. I think he... All right, I guess he's gone. So we'll just plow along here. In anime news, very quickly, we do got to talk about Crunchyroll dropping Attack on Titan: The Last Attack. They dropped their English trailer. English dub.
Attack on Titan is going. Oh my god.
Yep, Attack on Titan.
I thought it was over.
Nope. Apparently, it's going to be premiering. Let's see. It says here Crunchyroll's and Sony Pictures Entertainment.
Did I get to that damn shit already?
I'm trying to read.
I'm sorry. I needed to make that joke.
It'll be coming out on February 10th. So that's interesting. It'll be in theaters, which is very cool. Very, very exciting stuff. And I did want to end the news roundup today very quickly with, we did have a couple of passings super recently that I did want to talk about. I think I would be remiss if I didn't mention, for example, yesterday, Pulitzer-winning cartoonist Jules Feiffer sadly passed away. He was, of course, responsible for the Oscar-winning satirical short Monroe from 1960. He also did, there were children's books, I Lost My Bear, Bark George, all directed by Gene Deitch. They were then adapted into films. He also wrote Bill Plimpton's Boomtown from 1985. But along with that, he also was the screenwriter for Robert Altman's take on Popeye all the way back in 1980, which was the groundbreaking debut performance of Robin Williams as Popeye. So very sad that he passed away at 95 years old. He lived a wonderful life. So he definitely did a really, he did.
Nice, one long life.
That was a very, very long life. We also lost Britt Allcroft. She was the producer who brought Thomas and Friends to television. She passed away at the age of 81. Yeah, so she was the one who brought, the very first iteration of Thomas the Tank Engine onto British televisions for the BBC in the 1980s.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so she also had a cameo in the...
She may rest in peace. I love Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she didn't write the books, but she brought Thomas over to... she adapted it for television. And then...
I wonder what she felt like when Thomas became like such a meme culture in the internet.
Yeah. I mean, holy cow. We have a lot to thank for her.
Like, have you seen the curse thing that people come up with?
Yeah. I mean, it's horrifying. And then the final passing we're going to talk about is Linda Lavin, Tony-winning Broadway actress and the star of Alice, passed away at 87. She is best known for voicing characters on Bob's Burgers. She, of course, also guest starred on The Muppet Show. She was a prolific actress in her own right. She also was Mother Vulture in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's see, she voiced Helen Kellerman and Gertie Lombard on Bob's Burgers. She also, made her feature film debut in The Muppets Take Manhattan all the way back in 1984. She played a doctor who twists Kermit the Frog out of shape in a popular feature directed by Frank Oz. She also appeared on as a guest on The Muppet Show in 1979. Linda Lavin, 87 years old, sadly passed away, which is very, very sad. But, so that's what's going on. And then I think we should probably end the news here on a happy note. Let me find a happy note. Oh, yes. Okay. Here's an interesting piece of news. Felix the Cat is getting a spin-off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
By who?
really?
So Surge Brands announced yesterday that they're basically appointed by Felix the Cat Productions as the exclusive global licensing agency for Poindexter, the little nerd character from the 1950s iteration of Felix the Cat. He's getting his own spinoff, so they're doing some.
Oh, cool.
According to Ari Friedman, who is the VP of Search Brands, he says,
will Felix be there?
no.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Dang it.
So
I lost interest.
He says, quote, Poindexter's charm lies in his wit, quirky intelligence, and underdog spirit, and fans are drawn to his clever solutions, comedic timing, and relatable struggles, making him a symbol of resilience and creativity. It is these characteristics that we will build upon as we craft a multi-platform brand experience, creating engaging content and innovative consumer products that resonate with audiences and solidify Poindexter as a timeless and relatable icon. The Felix the Cat franchise has enjoyed global success since its creation in 1919, becoming one of the most recognizable animated characters in the world. Known as the first cartoon character to achieve mass popularity, Felix the Cat has been merchandising for over a century. The Poindexter character was created by Joe Oriolo in the 1950s, with the business overseen now by his son, Don Oriolo. The IP expansion partners believe the character's legacy positions Poindexter for the potential as a spin-off brand that continues to engage audiences across generations. They basically said we're going to take Poindexter and spin him off into his own thing, which I think is kind of cool. They're doing this because even though he technically is public domain, Felix is owned by DreamWorks Classics right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be very interesting to see what they do. So while they can use the Poindexter character, they cannot use the Felix character so readily, which is weird, but whatever. And then one more fun note, Studio 100 launches Maya the Bee 50th anniversary celebration. So if you remember the classic 1970s series Maya the Bee, it was produced, I believe, let's see who produced it. I think it was Studio 100 that produced it back in the 70s. Its debut on ZDF, which began her journey to becoming a pop icon for decades. Audiences in Germany and worldwide have embraced Maya as a symbol of curiosity, kindness, and adventure. Since 2019, she has also championed sustainability and bee protection through her Project Poppy Meadow initiative, reinforcing her connection to nature and environmental awareness. So there's going to be a lot of new Maya the Bee merchandise, both classic Maya and more traditional CGI Maya the Bee. Very interesting. I like Maya. She's I remember watching her on Nickelodeon back in the day. Very, very interesting.
I don't think we ever got Maya the Bee in Canada.
Oh. Well, you missed out, my friend.
We had all the other cool animal shows like Zoboomafoo.
Yes.
About my food. And the crap
Zaboomafoo.
noodles.
We had Zaboomafoo too.
About my food.
But anyway, that's the news.
News.
The
The
news.
news.
Yes. So, before we take our quick break, I do want to let folks know very, very quickly that we have been in a process this year of essentially getting off of older, more controversial social media platforms, as well as crowdfunding platforms. So as of this year, we are no longer on Twitter. Our handle and stuff is still there. We're just not active on there anymore. And by the end of the month, actually by the end of next month, February, we will no longer be posting or doing anything on Patreon. Our Patreon page is still there. We do still have people who are donating over there on Patreon. So what we are going to ask you to do is simply, if you are a Patreon subscriber right now, and you want to continue to support us on a monthly basis, first of all, thank you. We would absolutely be honored and love it. Head over to Ko-fi.com. That's ko-fi.com/ChuckyChicken. There is a link right here at the bottom. Go over there and make your pledge. Right now, we do have two tiers. Just to kind of give you guys a really quick reminder here of what we have. We have two membership
tiers. And we will
tiers.
be going in and doing some adjustments and additions to the membership tiers within this next month before we officially shut down the Patreon.
Yes. So we have
So yeah.
Yeah, we have the new janitor at $3 a month, and then we have the real dealers at $5 a month. As a matter of fact, the real dealers, you actually do get a shout out every time that we do a live stream or we do. So I do have to give a shout out today to Doki and Jolly. Thank you so much for your amazing contributions that you give to us on a monthly basis.
Is the link not right, Saberwing? What is going on here?
Again?
Apparently. What the heck? That ain't right.
I don't understand why it does that on YouTube. I constantly go in and I constantly change it every single time.
Like, is the link showing on the little widget incorrect as well?
ko-fi.com/ChuckyChicken. No, that's from Coffee itself.
Yeah.
So that should be working.
So I'm gonna Saberwing, let us know. What the heck?
All right, I'm gonna go into the stream here and let me see what we got going on here. But in the meantime, while we're getting that all fixed away, we are going to take a very short break, and then when we come back, the hyphen is missing. Okay, yeah, so I'll put the hyphen back in. We are going to take a very quick 5-minute break.
Here's the link in chat.
Yes, and then I will pin it.
It doesn't. Oh wait, here. It doesn't have the HTTP or whatever. 1 second. Here's the real link that you can click on and go to.
There you go. All right. It is pinned. So head on over to coffee.com/ChuckyChickenCartoons and become a member today. In the meantime, we will be right back. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. So stick around. We got more Chucky Chicken goodness coming your way.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on. I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey,
And
Chucky.
I'm rambling a bit, aren't I?
Yes!
Here we go.
Well, good night. Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that. No, stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of flames.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup. I love it.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, kid.
Attention, everyone. I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
We already know Chucky, Miss Chelsea.
We sure do. Fair Duncan best janitor this side of the reefer. Righteous.
Oh, right. Well, you may have known him as the janitor, but now...
Oh, Chuck, you ain't leaving, is you? You was me best mate.
I thought I was your best mate.
No, he's the new co-director.
Oh, well,
Okay.
now I'm just embarrassed.
I always thought he was some kind of rat.
Lovely.
Thanks for the fanfare.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Near Emma.
You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions are so much fun. I'm so glad I get to experience them for the first time. Especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening? Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky, just one more house, please.
Oh, what the hey? One more won't be the death of me.
Oh, good, because there's the house right there.
The old Grayson Manor! Chelsea, isn't there any other place we could go?
It's the only house in town we haven't been to yet. You're not afraid, are you? Well, this is just perfect. The weatherman said nothing about it raining.
Yeah, he did. He said around midnight it was supposed to rain cats and dogs.
I don't see any cats or dogs.
It's an expression.
Whatever. Just rap on the door.
You rap on the door. Well, nobody's there. Time to head back.
Wait, Chucky, look.
Chelsea, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, come on, Chucky. I doubt we are in any real danger.
If you say so.
Good evening.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
We're back. Hello, everyone.
Hey, yo, what's up? What happened?
We made it back. So, give me a second here. I have to,
They're back from the void.
Yeah, nope, that's not right. That's not right either. That's it. There we go. Okay, we're back. So yeah, here we are. As you can see, we got Elias working on an upcoming scene from our pilot. And I thought we'd have some fun. We're going to take some questions here in a little bit, but we're also going to do a super chat goal. Oh my gosh! Apparently during our break.
Tamerco.
Holy cow! All right, can't stay again. Can't stay again today, but just showing some support again and prepared to give you guys some Choco Bun hugs. Hope you're staying warm in this below 20-degree weather. Some Chucky and Johnny Snugs would keep this tune warm in this chill. Oh, you better believe it, and you're keeping us warm, man. That is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's okay. Well, that leads us perfectly to what we're doing here. We're going to be doing a super chat challenge. If we can get 20 super chats in the next couple of hours, we will show you a sneak peek of our upcoming episode that we're working on. They do have to be above $5 in order to count. And with your super chat, I want you to ask a question about anything that you're curious about learning in regards to the show. It can be anything as long as it's positive, as long as it's, not weird in any way, shape, or form, But yeah, so send your questions our way. Tamrico off to a fantastic start. Thank you so much. That is, thank you. So let it all begin. So, yeah.
Yeah. And now this is the time where Elias gets quiet because he's drawing lines.
People are watching him draw now, so now he's got to be extra
Well,
careful.
even when people aren't watching me draw, I do this.
Yeah. So me and Tino can chat.
And what?
Or not.
I liked it when it was just, so me and Tino will chat, and then it was pure silence.
Yeah, it always is. But anyway. So we've been getting a lot of
Where?
What?
Me talk. What?
You cut out on us. We didn't hear the end of that. Okay, well, anywho. So we have figured, I figured that it'd be probably really cool if we went ahead and we talked a little bit about more of the characters. We did a poll a couple of days ago asking people what they wanted to see on the show. And here, let me go to that poll real quick. I asked, who would you want to... Okay, come on. Please behave for me right now, Internet. You're not being nice.
Internet, this is absurd here.
Okay, here we go. So we asked, what do you guys want to see more of this year? We did ask number one, live stream art requests, behind the scenes work in progress stuff, more guests that help with the show, like voice actors, artists, etc. And the final was Michael laughing so hard he falls off his chair. That one got 11% of the votes, by the way. And that was the
Not
lowest.
too shabby.
So people don't want to see me fall out of my chair laughing so much. So, okay.
Well, I do, so it's going to keep happening.
Okay. Too bad for
But
you
didn't
guys.
we accomplish that already?
Not quite. Not on stream, we haven't. So number one came
Not
in...
on stream, but it did happen, so...
Oh, well. And coming in at number 3 was the behind the scenes work in progress stuff at 22. And then we had the live stream art requests at 28. But whopping number 1 was more guests that help with the show. So I'm actually really happy to say that we are going to be having a couple more guests come on. Cat Fox says that they want more Mr. Cheese. Okay, that's...
Well, too bad. He's outside right now.
Yeah, okay. He might show up later. Who knows?
Yeah. Hypernova the Hedgehog. Hi, y'all. I'm back. Did I miss anything important? Nope.
Not really.
No.
We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Not really. We just we started and then we went to the void.
Right.
Let me tell you, the void is not that impressive. There's nothing there.
I guess. But anyway. So But no, we actually do have some really cool guests coming onto the show here within the next couple of weeks. I'm actually very excited for next week's guest.
Yeah,
I think I'm
gonna
gonna
be so
I think I'm
cool.
gonna leave that as a surprise for right now.
Oh yeah.
Because I want y'all to. Yeah, I'm very excited for who we're gonna have on the show.
Though we will. He isn't someone who like helps with the show or anything. It's just a cool guest that we're excited about.
Yes, this is absolutely a fan guest. But I mean, who knows? He may help out with the show when he finds out what we're doing.
Maybe.
Just and...
Not no. I I wouldn't. Don't jinx it though.
Ayo.
But wouldn't that just be a feather in the cap? Is all I'm.
That would be pretty funny.
All I'm saying.
We could put a little reference in there.
Hell yeah, have him as like a doctor or something. But
yeah,
that's all we're gonna say about it. But in the meantime, so we do have more guests coming on the show, and so yeah, we're gonna be doing more of that, which is gonna be really cool. I think it'd be pretty cool to go ahead and showcase some. So while Elias is doing that, chat, who do you guys want to hear more about, or who do you want to see more about? Like, who do you want to learn more about? Let us know here. If you're live right now watching in the live chat, go ahead and put your suggestions for who you'd like to see or learn more about that we haven't really talked about. So... Yeah, chat had stopped for a second there. That was really, really weird.
That was scary.
That was kind of scary. But, okay. Jordan, the DreamWorks. Golly, I hope it's Billy West and Michael Kovac. Yeah, we wish too. Not quite.
I don't know.
I
like our guests.
Yeah.
I think they're almost cooler.
I would agree they are cooler. 100%. Jordan says, is it okay that I show my question that you three haven't asked? I mean, if you have a question,
yeah. I
mean, if as long as it's related to our show and what we're talking about, then yeah, we'll answer it. Harvey Montez Mancia says, question, how many different species of birds live in Featherton? All of them.
Maybe not all of them, but definitely most of the North American
an impressive variety.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, it's kind of like asking what different ethnicities of people live in your town.
America.
Right. Oh, it looks like Shay White is leaving, so say bye, Shay.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Kofi Saipong. Thank you. I think this is your first time with us, so welcome to the show. Probably either Chucky or Johnny.
Okay. Characters to learn more about.
That is not, Jordan, that's not a question that we're going to answer on the stream. That has nothing to do with Chucky Chicken, so we're not going to answer that question on stream. Sorry.
This show related.
Yes, please keep all questions related to our project, our show, our preference between Nickelodeon and our Cartoon Network, not what we're talking about right now. So.
And I don't personally have much of a preference.
So. Nor do I.
Even if we do, these questions are for another stream.
Yes, exactly. So. Not today. But anyway, oh, something is going on. What happened here? Sorry, OBS is being all funky on me for some reason. I don't know why.
Tell it to stop.
The chat keeps freezing, and...
Well, then, we'll hear. I'll look at it on YouTube. Are the extinct animals still kicking in the world of Chucky Chicken? I don't think so. I don't think we're dinosaurs.
Yeah. It will be very sad if that Thylacine was, like, canonically
extinct.
Yeah.
Had like some weird repercussions.
Yeah.
Although actually, I think the last Taliesin was alive during the 1930s.
Oh yeah. What time period does Chucky take place in the 1930s?
Yeah.
Kimberly asks, "Are there?"
1932 to be exact.
Yes, 1932. Um, Kimberly asks, "Are there any new villains on the show besides Freddy and the others, like new animals that want to do something sinister or mysterious in the world of Featherton?"
Oh my gosh, there
Maybe.
actually may be.
Maybe. You never know.
No, because I mean,
That
like,
was
remember that
I
character that.
You know what? For a super chat, we're willing to share. I'm just saying, money talks.
You know, I always
Money
wanted to make
talks.
like a pigeon gang because the pigeons in the 1930s started to be like slanderized on media.
Yeah.
It's when people started calling them like city rats or something like that.
Yeah. Harvey Montez Mancia, question number 2. I know it's set in the 30s, but will their LGBT rep in the show?
I mean, here's the situation on that. Regardless of if a character canonically is or is not any one thing or another is not going to be revealed, because
Yeah,
you can come to your own conclusions on anything.
Pretty
truly,
much, yeah.
like that's just more information for us to know so that we can like write them properly. But
Right.
we don't really. We would rather just
And
let the fandom kind of think what they want about their favorite character. It makes no difference to us.
Short answer, your call.
Yeah. Short answer, I mean, if you see something there, then maybe, who knows? But long answer, we know, we're just not going to tell you.
Yeah, neener, you know?
Yeah.
So, Bob says, "Hey, Chuck, can you draw Freddy Fazbear?" Sure. For a super chat of $5 or more, absolutely. I'm not kidding.
As the Joker said, if you don't have to do something, you don't do it for free.
No, exactly. These fellas are, you know, we love these fellas and we want to get them. I don't know if it's just me, but the drawing that you're doing looks way off of what is here.
I'm just trying to make sure that it like looks right, because when I look at the rope here, it's not very organized, and I'm gonna mess around with things more. I just want to make sure that I have a good base.
Bob says, "Nah, I'm broke." Well, there you go. Sorry. Wish we could help.
You don't have to be a dick, bro. These are our viewers.
On our next
be nice to them.
I am very nice to them. On our next request stream, yes, we will draw Freddy Fazbear. So keep that in mind. Put it in the stream request, and when we do a live drawing request, we will do it. So that's fine. I've done that before. Saberwing Weasels, we got him, boss. He ain't going nowheres. Huh. Coffee Cat Dad. Oh, the old caucus race. Good point, Saberwing. What did he say? Coffee Cat Dad. Clearly, Declan Dodo is the host of the annual Featherton caucus race. Everybody has won, and all must have prizes.
I'm not sure what a caucus
would there
race
be
is.
like ostrich races?
That is just a regular race.
Coffee Cat Dad. Here's a question.
You know what? Yeah, I guess.
Those are just guys in a race.
Okay, Coffee
I mean,
Cat.
specifically ostriches.
Coffee Cat Dad has a question, gang.
What?
Okay.
Being in the 1930s, will there be references to World War veterans? Yes.
Yeah.
There will be. As a matter of fact, one of the important
actors.
One of the more important supporting characters in the show is a World War II or World War I vet. So, yeah. As a matter of fact,
so not ever present because World War I was in 1960s, 16.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it was 20 years earlier, so, I mean, you know. Jordan asks, can you draw Chucky Chicken in a Hanna-Barbera style from the 1960s? No drawing requests without a super chat. I'm sticking in my guns on this one today, folks. I'm sorry, but we got a goal. We're trying to reach our goal. If you want requests, then that's just, you know, we are taking those as priority. So, I apologize, but call me a meanie all you want, but we're trying to make stuff happen. So, Bob, isn't Tommy a vet? I
don't think it's not Tommy, I don't think.
It's not Tommy who's a vet, no.
I mean, no, he will be like very young.
Well, Tommy was
16, I think.
Tommy was born in what, 1886? So he would have been serving age, if not just a little older.
Huh.
So, Hypernova.
He was like a higher standing kind of like character, you know.
Well, he was. No, I've always imagined Tommy as like a scrapper, right? Like if he had the means, he absolutely would have gone and fought in World War One. I just.
Maybe his feet weren't right, you know.
Maybe.
That boy.
Hypernova. Now I'm curious, what would the Cluckin Crew's reaction be when it comes to the modern world? It sucks. Get rid of it. We don't like it.
I think people having rights is cool, so.
Having what?
It is too loud, though.
Oh. Let's see. For those in chat, feel free to share this channel with friends who have money so we may help reach their goal. Thank you! Thank you, Coffee Cat Dad. Now we're getting somewhere. Appreciate you. If you don't have the money, you know, and like, I feel really bad saying that. Like, it's not all about money, right? Like, but we have things that we're trying to do this year. Thank you, Tino. You know, we're trying to update equipment for people. Bob says based opinion. Not sure what that means, but...
Based on what?
Yeah. But,
based on these epic rhymes.
Yeah, because we're trying to help, like, update equipment for... Like, Tino here, he needs a new computer. Like, the poor guy can't even stream anymore. Because old Betsy, you know...
She's an old lady.
Exactly. And Elias, he needs a better tablet than the one he's working on right now. Not that the one that he's working on right now doesn't, you know...
It doesn't work, but my tablet is so old that they don't sell it anymore.
Yeah.
So...
So, you know, we're trying to help these guys out. It's not for me, it's for them.
I think I've had this tablet since I was 16. So for about 12 years, maybe even longer. It's like 14,
yeah, same with
12
my
to 14-year-old tablet, but it's still kicking. So
you know what?
Thank goodness for that.
You know what? Actually, when you get a second, can you please resend me your address?
I've sent it to you like 3 times now.
But Michael, why don't you pin it?
I don't know.
You have the option to never lose it, but you refuse.
Bro, you said you found your Pokemon Silver and you asked me for my address.
Guess what? I lost again, by the way.
Bro!
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Michael.
Put that thing in a vault.
This summer was just... Yes,
Crazy.
we forgive you, Jordan. Quit apologizing. It's okay. You're fine. You're all good. No need to apologize. Until the option for better comes along, it's what you do with what you got. Thank you, Coffee Cat. Exactly. So basically, you're asking people for soupas, not for the show, but for your own personal needs and wants.
No.
No, not at all. The opposite
Because
of
if
that.
people can have better equipment to work on the show,
Yes.
things will go faster.
Yes. Exactly.
Just hoping to
And
be able
also, it
to
will help
replace this
support
computer
our
before it goes
artists in the
under.
team.
Yes.
Because it's like,
Yes.
not just us, we're just the most present examples.
Correct.
Listen, if this computer does, I will lose so many files. Please.
Yeah. You don't want Tino to lose his files, do you? How dare you? Don't do that to
Many
Tino.
folders of art.
Okay. That's enough. That's enough.
All right, I'm done. I apologize. All right, well.
Yeah, I can add a little here.
Okay, you know what? All right, I will remove this. That's fine. I think I'll take the goal off. That's fine. I don't want to give people the wrong impression. So I just want Tino to lose his marbles. That's what Saberwing says.
We'll have another funny hippo haha hee hoo moment.
Yes.
Don't you worry.
Oh, we will.
Okay, I think.
And marbles?
Your marbles. They want you to lose your marbles. They love when you lose yourself laughing.
I didn't know I had
in
them.
the music the moment.
Harvey Montees, again, with another question. Thank you, Harvey. How much does Chucky Chicken allow actual world history, or is this an alternate timeline? I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question, actually.
They compile a lot.
It definitely follows, like...
historical events, important.
Yeah, like, important events, but the thing is that we don't really address them on the show because it's not really what the show's about. It is more of a romanticized look at the 1930s. Like, we're not gonna be delving into all of the like wild stuff that was happening at the time. Some of the not
The bad
like we
stuff.
might dip our toes into it
Maybe.
if it serves the story.
But only if it serves the story. No,
but only
more.
if it serves the story. We're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like, oh, learn about the 1930s. It's not that. This is just an aesthetic decision.
Right.
Listen, for example, when a character calls somebody else on the phone, they don't have to wait like 2 business days for it to connect. Basically.
Right. I mean, but it's going to be a fun way for us to like show. Okay, here's another question: will there be any Prohibition references?
Yes, I think Prohibition is one of the few things that we will reference, but not like it's not an important thing. It's just
we will reference Prohibition. We will reference the Depression. We will reference, like Golden Age Hollywood stuff, right? So we will be talking about things like the old Hollywood studio system and how it kind of relates to today, because as I've said multiple times on this stream, like in a very bizarre way, we're kind of reliving those days, especially with the streaming services and all of this stuff that's been going on, right? Like there is so much, so many coincidental things that like happened in the 20s that are happening again in the 20s.
It's almost like we're in the 20s.
And listen,
or something.
if you want a little bit of like, if you want a little bit of trivia, did you know that, for example, movie studios had exclusive deals with certain like the theaters? There were theaters that, for example, could not like put any movie that was from like, I don't know, Paramount.
Right.
If they did, they were like breaching contract.
Right. And that ended in the 50s after the famous lawsuit, United States versus Paramount Pictures, which forced the studios to basically break themselves up and separate themselves from the movie picture distribution. They could do production, but they couldn't do exhibition, and that led to the opening of the multiplex or multiple screen theaters that then, of course, allowed all of the movie theaters to have all of their, movies be from different studios. So in the end, it all worked out, right?
Yeah, like imagine having to go to one exclusive theater today, like
Yeah.
to watch a movie.
I mean,
That would be like so annoying.
We're kind of heading back in that direction.
That's what I'm
honestly.
getting at.
I know, but
Like, think of it this way, right? In 2019, they actually repealed Paramount versus the United States, the same year that Disney Plus came out.
Jeez.
So
oh boy.
we are not in unprecedented, like, we are treading familiar water again, right? That's all I'm saying. So, and we're going to touch about some of that stuff. We're going to talk about how, back in the old days, there were contract players to studios, right? Like Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, Clark Gable, Hedda Harper, or not Hedda Harper, the Marx Brothers.
Suppose, Margarita is kind of one of those people for
Tough Cluck. Absolutely,
Yeah.
she is. 100%. Coffee Cat Dad says, I remember Kenny Kitten was originally a character meant to be like an assistant for Foxy, Freddy. But since the Weasels will likely take that place, will we see Kenny Kitten as a newspaper boy or a shoe shiner? Absolutely. We'll see Kenny
I'm kind
around.
of already the new Kenny Kitten, I think.
I mean, you're not wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Kitten.
Hey, I think I'll win. Hey, get out of here. I don't care.
Yeah. Saberwing proves my point. Shirley Temple couldn't be in Wizard of Oz because her studio said no. That is 100% right. Movie studios prohibited their actors and actresses. They had things called morality clauses, which means that you couldn't be seen at nightclubs or bars or speakeasy or hooch houses or any like seedy underbelly place.
etc.
No fun allowed,
Right.
basically.
Like,
yeah.
L.B. Mayer got on Judy Garland's case all the time because of her morality clause and because she just was a troubled child, right? Bob asks, what software drawing do you use?
This is Toon
Child
Boom.
actors had trouble.
Normally I draw in Clip Studio Paint, but because I'm doing some cleanup, I'm using Toon Boom because that is kind of the standard that we use for our animation.
Yeah.
It's handy because you can do a lot of the compositing in the same program.
Mm-hmm. So basically, when it comes to the rough animation, it's dealer's choice, but when it comes to the actual final line art and the tie downs and all that stuff, Toon Boom Harmony is our software of choice. So
yeah.
Graham had a question but retracted it. I did see it. Will the Chucksonas be in the episode? Yeah, we
haven't found a place for them yet, but we
Right.
will. We will be in there, as will the Chucksonas of some of the rest of the crew.
Yes, and they're asking if our Chucksonas will be featured in the show. So last year we sold adoptables, and those adoptables are being put into the first season of Chucky Chicken. We are planning to do another adoptable sale here, probably sometime in April or May. However, again, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. People who donate in certain tiers on coffee, their Chucksonas will be featured in the show because they are financially supporting us, and that's our way of saying thank you for supporting us, which is such a huge thank you. So like it's incredibly safe to say that Tamrico, he will be having his Chucksona featured quite heavily in Featherton.
Yeah, we'll figure out something for him.
Yeah. So
newspaper.
Yeah, exactly. So But yeah, if you let's say it better not be on April 1st. Oh, we got something big planned for April 1st.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We got something.
Don't worry.
We got some really.
Be happy.
If it's an April Fool's video, I'll flip my desk. Okay.
No.
Question.
We have something else.
Question 4. Rabbits, pigs, lamb, and foxes. Will there also be other mammals or non-avian creatures? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, sure.
The only exception that we have is we don't do bugs, and we don't do
reptiles.
Reptiles.
We do reptiles, and we don't do fish.
We don't do fish. That's the other one. Yes.
We are undecided as far as aquatic, like whales and stuff. We don't know. We're probably not going to touch on that right now.
Probably not.
We don't know how they work in the world yet.
Right.
So
It will be bizarre to like see a whale walking down the street.
We're on the farm right now, so
yeah,
you know.
we're not by the ocean.
Like,
so
we're
we
in
don't
the
have to worry
Midwest,
about
so-
it.
What are you doing so far inland?
Right, and no humans either. That's correct.
Yes, no humans.
Monkeys, though? Yes.
Yes, there are monkeys.
Monkeys.
We do bulls. Someone says you also don't do bulls. Yeah, we do bulls. Why not?
The what?
We just don't have any on the main cast at the moment.
Right.
So probably incidental bull
we have a
character
guest-
will show up.
Yeah. We have a guest bull that unfortunately I don't personally own, Bart the bull. But we can talk with the owner, Mike Greathouse, and see if we can get him on the show. I don't see why not. I'm sure he'd love it.
I mean, we can also just make one. It really isn't a big...
I know.
About hedgehogs.
About hedgehogs?
I
mean...
It'd be a pain to draw, but yeah, they could be in there.
We could do a check.
I made a porcupine.
Oh.
I made a porcupine. It shouldn't be like that hard.
Okay, so basically, here's the deal. If it isn't an invertebrate, no, that doesn't. No, snakes are vertebrates. Okay.
Yes.
If it's not an invertebrate and it's not a bug,
Okay.
it's not a fish.
And it has legs.
Yes. Capybara. Okay. Next question, please. Come on. Jeez.
If we just list all the animals, we're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Might as well run in circles.
Dreamwork Moon just continues to ask about snakes. You know what? Yes.
Snakes are in the show.
Yes.
We just don't have...
I didn't make a snake reported.
Yeah, we still are like figuring out how they work as far as their designs go.
Here's your snake. We got your snake. Okay.
Here's a little trivia for you. Before I settled on the lemur, I actually wanted to be a snake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that drawing was for, no?
Yeah.
This was you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same hat.
That's just the only
Oh my
lemur.
god, you're right. I like you better as a lemur.
It's fluffier.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do like the fluffy animals.
Another benefit of being in the timeline that we are in terms of the year, more snake, please. More snake, please. Okay. Number 5, will there be any guns shown since cigars and cigarettes are shown?
Probably not guns.
Probably not guns.
At least cartoony guns.
I don't know, because I don't think we're going to be getting into any, like, gunfights or anything.
Go the Mumesa route.
I mean,
maybe seen in the background, but I don't think we'll be showing any characters actually wielding weapons.
Well, Stanford has a knife.
Yeah, but I feel that that's more acceptable than a gun.
That's
You didn't know, but shanking, yeah, sure.
yeah.
It's not,
Don't shoot
yeah.
him, but you can stab him. Just don't shoot him. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. What about gun jokes?
Like
Again,
maybe Freddy.
if it
Maybe
if it works with
Michael,
the stories,
Michael.
what?
And we make like a reference to like all dogs go to heaven and say Ray gun, but the character clearly says Tommy gun.
Like the lip sync says Tommy Gun, but the voice
Yeah.
actor says Ray
Does
Gun.
it really?
Yes. Did
Yeah.
you not notice that?
I never knew.
It's the same as
Did you not
how
notice that the
Littlefoot.
gun was a Tommy gun?
It's the same as how Littlefoot was originally called Thunderfoot, and then if you watch the movie carefully, you notice that anytime they talk about Littlefoot or they mention Littlefoot's name, you don't see them clearly speaking it, but in the scene with
You don't see
Littlefoot's
the E.
mom, you can, if you look at the
Lip-sync.
lip sync, she says Thunderfoot.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's
that was something I
amazing.
learned from one of my teachers in animation school because he worked on that and,
And
All
like,
Dogs Go to Heaven and
even
stuff.
in the scene when they use the gun, it's a Tommy gun. You just put like Ray sounds over it.
Yeah.
So they're
But it's also like we can't do that because then there's ray guns in the 1930s.
No, why there were ray guns in 1930s in Dogs Go to Heaven?
Oh, was that in the 30s too?
that was in the 30s.
Yeah, it was in the 30s.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
All right, so now they're getting on me saying, "Well, Looney Tunes used to have cartoon guns."
Well, we're not the Looney Tunes.
We're
And we
not
don't
the
live in
Looney-
a time where that's acceptable.
I
There's
wish
some
Yeah,
things
it's not
we'll
the
keep.
40s.
I wish we did, right? Or maybe not. Anyway,
You know what we can do? We can go the Tom and Jerry route. They just use everything as guns. Like, everything is a weapon.
yeah, the Tom and Jerry route I think is fine, right? Like using frying pans or like makeshift. Like it doesn't have to be a gun, but they could like use something as like a projectile releasing mechanism, right? I mean, it doesn't need to be a gun per se. But I mean, fact of the matter is, we are a show that is geared towards families. We're not adult, you know, we're not an adult animated show. A lot of those older shorts were made in a time where parents felt comfortable letting their okay. All right.
Till they weren't.
Right. So no, we're not gonna do guns. I don't think it's appropriate, so don't ask any more about guns.
I must say, what like Tom and Jerry is like clearly like it's so cartoony and no kid is going to launch an iron at another kid, but okay.
I mean,
Okay, parents.
you can get it like you can easily get away with that too, right? Like, I mean, you could easily say, well, they're clearly cartoon animals, right? But you know, I just would rather.
They say they did go a little bit far when when like the owner like punishes Tom. This like the cat sounds. I will say that they went a little bit far.
Sure,
I can agree on that.
Sure.
The cartooniness of the like I don't know like the objects that they use is like no kid is gonna do that.
Right.
If they do that, it's your fault for leaving like an iron.
Right.
Like so close to them.
I love how they're saying that we don't have guns in our stories. Like, there's going to be guns in my story, though, so go watch my story. I'm like, okay, have fun.
Right.
Go for it. That's cool. Alam Aguilar, is Clarence going to say, "Shut up, Chucky," in every episode?
Probably not. Chucky, Clarence is not, like...
Clarence is not a main character in the show. He literally is a one-off.
It's a stream exclusive, if you will.
Yeah, he might show up occasionally in the show, but he's not supposed to be like a main character of any kind.
You turn him into a main character.
What do you mean I turned him into a main character?
Not you. The people watching.
Oh, yeah, the collective you.
Say, what do you mean I did? I was like, wait, if it's not Elias, he's talking about me.
No, I'm talking about all the people watching right now. Anyway, let's see. What other questions do we got?
Say you all. Or,
I don't think guns are
it gets
acceptable.
confusing.
Yeah, okay. What about the eye popping out of the socket for characters when they get scared?
I mean, with the style of our eyes, like it would be much more akin to like when it happens to the
Pike's eye.
Warners, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So it would like there's not gonna be any super gross out humor or
Nope.
anything like that in the show.
Nope.
So.
I'm opposed to that kind of crap. I mean, I think animation can be funny.
I called you, say crap.
Crap isn't a bad word.
It is a bad word, I see.
Shut up, Tino.
Get on my case for every bad word I say. But it's like
You say the really intense words.
You say the really intense words. Damn, okay.
Dolly Baez, how is it our fault? You guys love Clarence so much, and when we were talking about him before, we just ran with it because so many people loved it. But he was never meant to be like a main character in the show, right? Like he's just creator.
He's just a funny little gag character.
Saberwing.
Slash staff abuse. It's okay, HR is here.
The shut up Tino was funny. Oh yes! Coffee Cat Dad, if an anvil can be dropped on Freddy's head, then can you get away with guns having them boom flags? Yeah, I think that's fine.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like even funnier, like guns with corks in them. Like that would be a really fun get because
It doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, but those were very prevalent in the during that time.
I just really like the one that goes. It has like a little flag that says "bang."
Anyway,
now when you shoot a gun, and
DreamWorks
this
Boom
bang.
asks, "What is your favorite cartoon gag?"
I don't know. It's a good question.
Tino, what's your favorite cartoon gag?
I had to think about it. There's so many.
Oh, come on.
I like
I
all
would
of
say that the
Goofy.
good old pie to the face never gets old.
That's true. I like
Classic.
I like the one where they kind of hover in the air a second before they fall to their doom.
Ooh, that's a good one.
They look to the camera.
I like whenever a character like reacts to a shockwave or like an aftershock kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Like if there's this one moment in a Donald Duck cartoon, I think it's Donald and the Ostrich, where the ostrich, like Donald sticks his head in a hole in the floor and the ostrich whizzes by him and then he literally bounces back and forth like a punching bag on the floor. And his legs and his arms.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That one's
yeah.
I love that gag so much.
I could replay that gag for like 5 minutes straight.
I can't. It's so good. Kimberly says, I like the mallet with the boxing glove. That's a good one. Alan Aguilar, my favorite gags are wild takes, heart pumping out of their chest, falling objects, sucker gag, boxing gloves, and a tune mallet. That's always good. Those are great ones. Dolly Baez enjoyed the boulder gag. Those are really good too. This is good. R&D, baby. We're getting that R&D. Why do all short cartoons use to theatrical? Because there were no, Jordan is asking why were all short cartoons theatrically released? Because there were no televisions.
Yeah.
Television.
The telly wasn't a thing.
Yeah. The television was invented in the 30s, but it didn't get widespread distribution and sales.
I think like the 60s.
Yeah, the 50s, 60s. So.
Yeah. Even then, it didn't have like many channels because people didn't actually know how to use it.
There were only 3. There was
Yeah.
ABC, NBC, and CBS. And then there were local
People will be
stations. Yeah.
People will be like, okay, this is fun, but like, how do we use it? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
As a matter of fact, back in the day, children's programming was related to what was known as an uncle show. And uncle shows basically had a character, specifically like a live action host, presenting a series of classic cartoons. In fact, many of our parents, and for some of you kids, grandparents out there, were introduced to classic cartoons thanks to uncle shows or Saturday morning cartoons of the 1970s and 80s. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Acme has some good gags. Yes. Do we have a Acme equivalent here in Featherton?
We haven't really discussed that because I don't know how much Acme type stuff
I mean, Acme is very specific.
it is, and it's also like unless we had like a film related equivalent, I don't know if we would necessarily need the kind of supplies that they offer.
And so many explosion animations.
I kind of have a fun equivalent if you guys are up for it. Matsy. M-A-T-C. No, hold on. That won't work. Damn it. Hold on. I'll get it. I was thinking of like the 3 of us and Minthy, like our initials. Let me think. Chat, what's a good we'll ask you. Disney has Ajax, Warner has Acme. What should Featherton's be? I'm gonna ask again, Elias. Are you sure you're like, is the frame that you're working on the one that we're seeing? Because
are you looking at it on YouTube?
No, I'm looking at it on our stream.
It should be.
Because I don't know. It looks.
Mike, do you want to do this then? You want to do it?
Nope.
Then shut up.
How about Roostix?
Roostix?
You know, like rooster, but like Roostix.
Roostex. How about Anvil?
On the nose.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But let's see. Yeah, that.
Egg, Nix and Nax.
Nixon. Well, because, Acme was created because it was the first name in the phone book back in the day, right? So, and Ajax, 4 letters, start with A, just a nonsensical word, really useful machine equipment, room. Blockley.
Roomba.
Let's see. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Find something to actually talk about instead of sitting in contemplative silence.
I know. Let me find some. Let me find some fun stuff that we can show.
Betty Crocker. No, wait.
Let's show some of the. You know what? Would you guys be okay if I showed them what we did yesterday? What we did yesterday? Yeah, the design challenge that we gave ourselves.
The one for Chucky that
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't want to do it no more. You sounded angry.
I'm sorry, I just sound like this.
I'm sorry you sound like that too. It's saying it's unable to save the image for some reason. I don't know why. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, that worked. Okay. So anyway, I'll let chat know. So sometimes when we're working hard on stuff and we're coming up with, new ideas or one of the important things in the production process is to make sure that we have all the characters, like all the artists, streamline. What's this? Sorry. Oh. Very exciting stuff, Tino. Egbert. I like that. Okay. So one of the important aspects of doing a show like this is making sure that all of the artists draw the character on model, right? Being on model basically means that you can watch the entire cartoon and you cannot tell which artist did what shot or what drawing, right? It's a very important part of keeping characters alive, keeping them, consistent. It's super, super important. So the other day I was talking with Tino and we were just basically discussing about, because we're working right now on making model sheets. So we're doing the style guide, model sheets, making sure that we can give something to the animators to essentially have them. Jordan is asking again, do you care about television cartoons released instead of theatrical? A cartoon is a cartoon. So theatrical or televised, we enjoy it. So,
It would be funny to have like theatrical cartoon releases sometimes.
Yeah, I love them. I love theatrical cartoons. I think they're really special. Like Get a Horse was really fun. I remember when Cat Dog had a theatrically released short, Fetch. That was really, really fun. So
yeah.
So these are 3 different drawings of Chucky by each of us. The red lined one here is Tino's. This one here in the middle is mine. And the one that's cleaned up is Elias's, right? So what we did was we were trying to figure out, okay, what are the best features of every Chucky, like every version of Chucky between the 3 of us gents, right? So Tino and I, Elias, I don't know where you were. I wish you were with us that day. I don't remember exactly what happened. But, que sera, sera. So what we decided to do was we basically picked the best attributes of each one of the Chuckies here. And we came up with this. Control F. Is it Control F? It is Control F.
I believe so.
Yes. So yeah. So basically, as you can see, we got, and there was a few little adjustments that had to be made. So we basically combined all of the Chuckies into making this version of the character, which, as we can tell, y'all are really liking it, so that's really cool. So we went ahead and we inked and colored it. Drum roll, please. No drum roll. All right, fine. That works.
I'm drawn.
Give me a second.
So, I too need a second apparently. So that's not a drum. Okay.
That is good though.
Not
Okay,
a drum
fine.
roll. Too late. That's not a drum. Okay. I'm getting frustrated.
Fine, do it yourself then.
I don't even think there is there a drum roll on here?
I don't know. I don't think there is.
There's got to be a drum roll. There's got to be. No, that's a... Wow. There is no drum roll. I'm kind of disappointed.
It must be like locked behind Nitro or something.
Probably.
Nah, it's just like the default. I don't think the default Discord sounds like there's only like 6 of them.
How about a golf clap, huh?
Was that the bite of 87?
That was Big Sad. Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right. Anyway, moving right along. So yeah, that is our version of Chucky that we did based off of the. You didn't plan this ahead or rehearse it. No, we never rehearse these. These are all live.
What do you think we are, professional?
For God's sake, jeez, no. So yeah, that's Chucky's new default pose, his new default design, which I think a lot of people. I like it. I think it. Because it combines all of our efforts, right? So, yeah. Yeah, well, that's all I got.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, poor, yeah, I know. I'm in trouble. But, yabba dabba doo. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Oh boy, howdy. This is the part of the stream where I start to run out of steam. So, let's see.
Let's bully Michael.
Wait, what?
Time to bully Michael for funny.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No, that'll just.
Yeah.
No.
Bully Michael
That is not a good idea. I don't like that idea at all. Like,
you end up laughing too.
Yeah, but I'm just too tired to be made fun of right now.
That's fair.
You laugh and then you make a sound, and Elias makes the sound to make you laugh even more.
The sound I make is just me copying his laugh.
Exactly.
Pretty
that's what I'm
much.
saying.
Jeez.
Because it's a funny sound, and I feel compelled.
I'm glad.
You never do that? You hear a funny sound, you copy it?
No, I do all the time. Like, hell, the way I talk is a funny sound. Let's be real here. You can't bully me. I am retired.
I'm retired.
Well, have a nap. Then bully him!
Set fires in his eyes.
Send fires. Yes, oh my gosh. The end of the world.
That's a classic.
It is a classic. Okay.
I'm happy with
here's the
how
thing.
that's bulging.
Okay, so here's the art.
Okay, so here is the art.
Chillin'. Dan, that is a pretty sweet art, you might be saying. Wrong. Oh, Matthew is here. Hey, you guys.
Wow, why'd you make him sound like that?
That's how, I didn't.
You did. I didn't. You say after you just did.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you.
Little me?
Yeah, little
Me
me.
making
What?
fun of somebody? What?
No.
I would not.
I will never.
Not little old me. So, by the way, I did want to ask, how did you guys enjoy last stream? We did our firefighter charity
I had a blast.
stream.
I wish we had more time to organize it, but I think it went well otherwise.
Yeah, that too. But I had a blast.
Well, we'll do another one, and we'll be a little more organized. So, ever humble Matthew, I see someone's cleaning up my shot.
Indeed.
Yes. Big young me. Thanks, Cat Fox. Last year, my sister had a great time, by the way. So,
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah. Did you guys like her? Did you have fun with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping I wasn't being too annoying.
No, not at all.
I made a lot of questions.
No, like that's good, right? Like that's, I mean, that's what she wants. Like it's important to ask all those questions. So, no harm, no foul. Kimberly, your sister was
okay.
really nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, it was really, and it was how cool was it that Mike Pollock showed up?
Yeah, I felt a little bad.
I did too. Like poor guy's just sitting there, just hearing Danielle talk about firefighter stuff, and then we bring him in to talk about pizza.
As we said, next time.
Yes,
we'll
yeah.
figure that
We'll
out.
be ready next time, I promise. Oh God. The sibling drama with Disney trivia. Yes.
Not even letting me and Tino answer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Move on, and I just see the answer like 5 times. Like, okay, so point for nobody. It's like, what you mean?
In our defense, when you're on your
defense, maybe.
Okay, hold on. Needed a swig of water. In our defense, when you are on your phone, I don't know why, but you are just always muffled. Like now, you're crystal clear. We can hear everything. Sometimes it gets chopped up because of the connection, but that's okay. On your phone, Elias, please be my advocate here. Does he not sound super muffled when he's on the phone?
Yeah, it can be difficult to hear you sometimes when you're on your phone, Tino.
Thank you.
That's your fault.
That's
our fault.
Wow.
You know what? That's valid.
God, you know what? You are living in a river in Egypt.
Denial?
Yeah.
Denial.
There you go. You got there. You got there eventually.
I mean, there are more rivers, but okay.
Oh my
I knew
God.
where you're going with that. So.
I mean, you are technically closer to
Anyway,
Egypt
it's your
than
fault,
any of
Michael.
us. Okay, whatever. I'm back. My computer was being a glitchy
accept your
bit
fate.
of rubbish. Well, you missed Tino basically denying the fact that his last week Mike forgot to close. Okay, yes. So people, thank you for letting me know that I forgot to close stream last time. I feel dumb about it. I can't even blame technology. It was my fault. So, because freaking OBS does this thing now where you have to hit the stop streaming and then the end broadcast button. And I forgot to hit the end broadcast button.
Now, that's a YouTube thing because you don't have to do that on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Well,
blame YouTube. It's usually the correct thing to do.
Fine. YouTube.
It's the morally correct thing.
The morally correct thing to do.
You hurt me, bro. Why you gotta do me like that, YouTube? What?
Why
Anyway.
you gotta be so rude?
Thought it was left on purpose.
Why you gotta be so YouTube?
Coffee Cat, I did say that. I hoped people continued to donate after the stream was done. Are you going to see the Dogman movie? Asked Streamworks Moon.
The Dogman movie?
Not
I
really.
feel like I'm gonna cry if I see that movie, so no.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second. I didn't recall what it was, but I think I've seen a couple trailers. I'm just like...
I'm good.
Unless I hear that a horror movie is actually really good, I'm not gonna go see it because most horror movies are hot garbage now.
Dogman is a horror movie?
Isn't Dogman about like a father who is turned into a werewolf and it's like a horror movie about like his wife and kids?
No, it's the cartoon.
No, the comic.
Oh, then I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
Sorry.
It has the potential to be very sad, so I'm not gonna.
Part dog, part man, all hero. It's like he's the cop dog.
Oh, the one from the Captain Underpants universe.
Yeah.
Is it from Captain Underpants?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's the same like artists.
The
Same art
creator,
style.
I think,
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep.
I think he's like an IP from the universe, though.
Yeah,
isn't
he is. Yeah. Yep. Dogman, Captain Underpants, spin-off
Yeah.
graphic novel. Yeah. I will not be seeing
Whenever
it.
I hear about the Dogman comics, I remember that one meme of kids sent to detention because he kept like drawing comics of Dogman. And in the report of the detention, they say like, "Are you ready to like go back to class?" He said, "No, I want to draw more Dogman comics."
There you go. Kid had his priorities straight. Yeah, no, there's not really that many movies right now that I'm ready to go and like I'm not that gung ho to go and see, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish I were. I'm more focused on what we're working on right now with our show. But you know. Yeah, so Yar indeed. Well, all right, we'll take a couple more questions and then we're probably going to be wrapping it up for today in the next 20-25 minutes or so. Just so we can I do have some things that I would like to do on this chilly Wednesday night. But if you guys have a couple more questions, I'd be more than happy to answer. Please keep them related to the show. What updates do we have for the show coming up here pretty soon?
That's a good question.
What's the price of a cup of coffee in Featherton? A nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I know that we normally do like the super long 2-3 hour streams, but this year I'm going to try and do my best to keep them somewhere around 2 hours just because, you know, I love the stream. It's, you know, we have a good time, but, you know, I'm a little tired today and I don't know why.
Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind to design this round two.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I got a picture here. Oh no, we got a picture here. This kid is going places. No drawing. How many times do you have to tell? Yep. This is me. This was my papers. Yep.
I was drawing class, but the teachers were like, "Wow, that's a really nice drawing, but you shouldn't be drawing in class." It's like, okay, I keep drawing.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yep.
Wow, this is pretty good, but also you shouldn't be drawing. And I'm like, if I don't draw, I'm not going to be listening.
Right, exactly.
To hear you.
Right. Oh my God, 100%. Like I even feel like that sometimes too. Like I have to be working on something in order to like fully absorb it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there'll be days where I'm.
I like one teacher say like, "Tino, this is an important class. Pay attention." It's like, okay, and I went back to drawing immediately.
Yeah. Oh, I 100% was that kid. 100%. It was so bad, but thankfully nowadays.
The other day they weren't really mad at me.
What was that?
At the end of the day, they weren't really mad at me. They always told me like, "Tino, you draw good. You're going places. But please pay attention in class."
I will never forget. I had a theology teacher when I was in military school, Father Nathaniel, and he was the absolute coolest because some punk tried to rat me out for drawing during one of his lectures, and he took a look at it and he saw my artwork, and he was really, really impressed. And he said, "Tell me, young man, what do you want to do when you grow up?" And I said, "Well, I'd like to be an animator for Disney one day." And he goes, well, then you just keep on drawing and don't you worry what any of these other people say. And I'm just like, okay. He's like, you have full permission to draw my class as long as you're paying attention. I'm like, absolutely. And I proved it to him because he let me draw in class. And at the end of that term, I think I got like a B or a C. And he was like, okay, he's listening. So the proof was in the pudding.
Rope.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah. If anyone cares, so.
I'm sorry, I'm quiet.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking drawing. Look at that, that look good.
Technically, I am drawing too.
Yes, okay. And you know what? I'm drawing too, but I'm able to tell stories while I'm drawing. We're all drawing here.
There are artists in this house.
Yeah. So, I am not paying attention to chat at the moment, so if there's anybody who wants to take a look at that real quick.
So you're not paying attention, huh?
I just said I'm drawing, so there's a...
But when we say we're drawing, it's just like, you never reply to me. It's like, we are working, Michael.
Jordan says, since you kept using Toon Boom, have you tried using something else like Rough Draft or Wang Film Productions? I don't know what either of those are, but it might be something.
Me neither. I was about to ask. Like, say,
Yeah.
I never.
I assume
of
it's
those.
other animation softwares.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, but I never heard of them. So
We got a good deal on this too.
are they free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they free?
Yes.
Yeah, are they free?
If we're able to pay the same price that we paid for this, then we may consider it. Otherwise, you know, I'm not saying we're pirates anything, but yo ho ho.
Shh, shh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, sorry. They're not supposed to know.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to say.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry. Never mind.
Okay. Break.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Unless
Hi.
it's Adobe because they just know.
Yeah. OBS is gonna be like flagging me, going, ooh. I'm sorry. That just got me. I don't know why.
I did not even. That was nothing. That was nothing.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
It's like a sad old dog.
Oh my god.
We got him. We got him. We have one. Every stream needs one.
One down.
Oh, that was so good. Good.
Can't begin to replicate my perfection.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to read this question from Harvey and I can't. Oh. Okay. All right. For season 1, how many episodes do we have planned? 13.
Oh, there's 13? I thought there was 11.
Yeah,
Okay. 13.
Yeah. Saberwing says, turn that engine over, Mike. All right, it's over. We're good. Ella Aguilar. Oh, this is kind of sad. I really miss Minthy hanging out with the Cluckin Crew, and I know she's probably busy over something. Yeah.
She got a lot of work to do.
We asked her.
Commissions to do. So, and you can always visit Minthy on her streams on Sundays.
Yes. Her and Cat and Cookie.
Yeah.
No relation.
So yeah, everybody go follow Tall Tale Studios on YouTube.
Do it now.
Ring the bell so you get notified when they go live, and then
All the notifications.
Hang out with Minthy and Cookie, and then on Wednesdays you can come back here, and then hopefully Minty will be free soon, so she can join us again.
Yes. We missed the Minty girl. All right, I'm done.
Wow. Again, nothing. It was nothing. I did a funny Arnold noise.
Oh my gosh. Right after I said, all right, I'm done, you just go, wow. I'm like,
Wow.
wow. Oh my gosh. There's this one guy on Instagram who cracks me up with his amazing Arnold impersonation. And he has this one video of I think it's like one of those sucker fish, and it's up against like a glass wall, and it's going it just cracks me up.
Banana, squash banana.
It was so funny, but it's actually like an Italian aria that he's singing, you know. Oh,
you mean Figaro?
I think so. Yeah, Figaro. Jordan, the DreamWorks, says Rough Draft and Wang Film Productions are both animation services. No, we are the animation service. We don't need an animation service to work with us right now. We are the service, so maybe one day. Yeah. It is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And Coffee Cat says, don't forget.
Do you know what it's about?
What?
You know what the song is about?
I don't. I was trying to give Elias a plug here, but I mean, we can.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Coffee Cat Dad to say not to forget about Elias's pirate D&D adventures on Fridays.
Yes. If you enjoy D&D, if you like pirates, come check out Ruckus Room on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's going to be episode 22 coming up.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting. I know. And no one's died. It's fantastic.
That is amazing.
It is, especially for my friend Chris.
Good job!
His characters always die, so I'm proud of him.
Let me tell you, Chad, he's very cute.
Yeah. You didn't die. Congratulations. You're doing great.
That is how I feel.
Might live for one more day.
Wow.
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 Mike. Mike's sleepy, everybody.
I need a good laugh, man.
You gotta catch him off guard. That's how you do it. You just said you needed a good laugh.
Stop, please.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that was so good. I don't know. I'm so tired.
That's what I said. I gotta catch you off guard.
I'm so tired. Oh my god. Oh.
You're just waiting. You're just waiting for me to strike again. You'll never know when it's gonna happen.
Oh god. Oh, that was so good.
Gonna leave you in suspense for the rest of this dream.
You know what? Okay, I deserve it. Oh. Anyway, so, oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm sweating now. Good lord. Oh, I needed that laugh. That was a very, very good laugh. Thank you.
Yes, you make him sweat.
I guess.
Damn, you know.
That was so good. Elias, you made him sweat.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. What is the name of that song, by the way? Does
I don't
anybody?
know. Anybody know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Somebody gotta know what we're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Arnold Specs.
Man, that's a classic.
Yes. Laugh, Mike, laugh. Yeah. Yes. Yes, my power is getting stronger with your laughter.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I make you laugh.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
Wait, what happens when I laugh?
I feel very powerful as well.
Euphoria.
Yay.
Yeah.
When that's a bit more rare, but Mike's laugh is very
I'm contagious.
prominent. Yeah.
I'm like a disease.
Wow.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
He says still
Yes,
laughing.
it is.
No, it didn't.
No,
Yes,
no, it didn't. You can tell it didn't work because of how high I'm talking.
Shut up. Y'all could just stop that right now. Oh my god. Oh, all right, you crazy kids. I think that we're just about done for tonight.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 frames aside from the rope. But
oh, nice. But yeah, let's show these guys what this particular frame shot is looking like. Get them some excitement going on here. Here, play it on loop because for some reason it yeah.
Yeah, one sec.
I don't know why. Hang on, I gotta move it. Why is it? One more time. Hold on. Go ahead. Try it again.
Bruh.
There we go. There you go. So, you'll never know what's happening until it actually comes out.
Indeed.
But anyway, I will bring us back over to the main screen here. Is that a teaser? Yes, this is a very short little teaser, a little sneak peek of the animation so you guys can see, which is really a lot of fun. We really put some more zing in this.
We'll probably keep using this one.
My sketch.
I saw it. This is very cute.
What happened?
What?
Oh, another sketch. Nice. Oh, I loves it. Very cool. Alrighty, you crazy kids. Well, yes, thank you. Don't leave quite yet. I do have a couple of announcements really quickly. So we will be continuing to do streams going through the rest of January into February, March. There may be a week where I am not here in March. I may be going to Florida for a little bit of time. Haven't decided yet, but we will figure that out when it gets closer to it. And if I can't be on stream, which could be very likely or very unlikely, depending on if I bring my stuff or not, then I will leave these two jamokes in charge. We do have a very, very special guest next week.
It's going to be super cool.
It is going to be really cool. Again, we will not tell you who the guest is, but you will learn more within the week, which we're very, very excited about.
Will be very epic.
Yes.
I can assure you that.
Let's just say you've all grown up with him. I think you're going to have a great, great time. Yes. So, and he's helped you on probably one of the most important journeys of your life. I will just leave it at that.
3 you can rely on.
Yes, but anyway, So we will be, so yeah, we're going to be ending it for tonight. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching us. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified every time we upload a poll, a picture, a video. We are going to be doing some new comics coming up here relatively soon. Tino and I are working on those, which are really exciting to get you guys to learn a little bit more about the characters. Again, I know people kind of get a little weird about us asking, but in all seriousness, and I plug this every single time, and it is so important. Your financial support on Patreon allows us to continue to do
On coffee.
Thank you. Let me
Remove
let me
from your lexicon.
let me finish. Hold on. It's important. Okay. The financial support you've given us on Patreon has allowed us to do what we do for so long. However, we have realized that coffee allows us to do so much more. It allows us to give you back so much more, and it allows you to give us, basically, we get more from your donations than we do over on Patreon. So you have until the 28th of February, the end of the month, to switch over or to start with us over on Ko-fi. We would really appreciate it if you did. You don't have to if you don't want to. I know that times are tough financially for a lot of people. Never in a million years are we going to pressure you to do something that you can't do, right? I think it's, however, when we do the request streams and all that stuff, and we do ask, for a small donation, we do ask that you respect us and, follow those rules, because it makes it, beneficial for everybody. You know what I mean? But for that being the case, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for continuing to support us, both monetarily and non-monetarily. And even if you don't have the money, again, share it with people that you know do have the money or will like this show. It's not about money, right? It's about making a really fun project. It's about keeping Chucky Chicken alive. And that's our goal with these streams, right? Getting people to learn more about the characters, getting you guys to see what we're working on, and supporting the people who help us make this dream a reality. So, do you guys have any other final thoughts real quick before we
go? Come watch my stream on Fridays. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't have anything to share.
Okay. Well, then, with all that being said, then, for the Cluckin Crew, what was that?
I guess tomorrow I'm gonna republish the adoptables that I still have left.
Oh yeah. So
they're very cheap now.
Exactly. So Tino will be re-releasing adoptables, the leftover adoptables. So go and make sure that you get one of those. And go watch Elias on Friday over on his Twitch channel. And we will see you guys next Wednesday here on the Cluckin Crew. But for the Cluckin Crew, I'm Mike Cook.
I'm Elias.
I'm Athena.
And thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.